So when you feel this using your headphone or headphone or the earphone, but you can't feel that in the real environment. You always need to wear that and feel that. So that can be stopped by having this kind of sound card. This is called surround sound card. In the surround sound card, you have different. So here, this one is for the center subwoofer. This is for the left side and right side. And this is for the back and forth. Likewise, so there will be more options. So this is the setting.
This audio panel.
You have this kind of one.
Yes.
Surround, this is surround settings. Surround speaker setup. So this is how you should place the speakers in your room to support surround, right? This is how you should keep your speakers. If you are having a surround sound system, you have to put one in the left side, so another in the right side, and this is left surround, right surround, and then two in the back left and back right. So this is how the setup is there. And you can see here, this is called 7.1 surround, and this is another surround sound system. This is not 7.1. This is surround left, surround right, left, sub, and right. So then the person here can feel sound from all over the way. So everywhere. This is another thing again. So in the person in the middle can feel the sound as a 3D. So, but I have seen, right, that's great. So I have seen this kind of setup sometime. So surround sound speakers. Some people just put the speakers this way. Then what will happen? Some people just put their speakers in this way, this mechanism. Then can you feel the surround sound?
No.
No, right? That is wrong, because they buy brand new surround setup, and what they used to do, they keep this in a one line. So that is not surround, right? If you want the surround sound system, you have to put it in a surrounded way, not like this, right? Not like this. Some people are keeping this in one line, just one line as the image shows, but that is not surround sound. Right? So ඔයගොල්ලන්ගෙත් බලන්න ගෙදර කොහොමද දන්නේ නැති එක දිගටම තියලා තියෙනවා නම් ඒක surround නෙවෙයි. දැන් මෙහෙම තියලා තියෙනවා එක දිගටම speakers. එහෙම නම් surround නෙවෙයි. Surround sound එකක් වට තියෙන්නේ. තිබ්බට ඔයගේ surround වැඩක් ගන්නෙ නැහැ. Surround ගන්න ඕන නම් arrangement එකක් තියෙනවා. Speaker arrangement Google කරලා බලන්න. එතකොට ඔයාලට වෙන්නයි කොහොමද arrange කරන්න ඕන. So how to arrange this setup. You have to put speakers in various locations basically. Here, this image also showing the locations. Here, this is you. This is you in the room, and this is how the surround setup is placed. So basically, it's better to have a wireless one, no? Why? Better to have a wireless one.
So convenient.
Yes. Otherwise, you have to put wires everywhere, right? මෙතනත් wires නැත්නම් carpet එකක් දාලා තියන්නත් පුළුවන්, but basically you have to put wires to everywhere. So better to have a Wi-Fi based or wireless one. Right, okay. So please learn.
Sir?
Yes.
Sir, what happens if we keep the speakers in a straight line?
Straight line, then you can't hear in the surround way, no. Then everything you can hear from the front. Then you will not feel this 3D setup. එතකොට දැන් ඔයාට තේරුණානේ මෙතන ඔගොල්ලෝ මේ holophonic sound එක අහද්දි කොහොමද තේරුනේ? How you feel that?
Shop එකේ ඉන්නා වගේ.
Yes. It's like you are in the barber shop. You can feel someone is coming from the back, and you can feel someone is coming from the right side, and someone is it's now the scissor in the left side. Likewise, you can feel it. But if your surround setup is one line, then how can you feel everything in your front? You can't feel it. So that is the issue. So every thing has a meaning. 7.1 means this is the 7.1 setup. Okay, then, so this is 7.1 sound card. You have to check. Right, there are sound card like this. Anyone having this kind of sound card or sound option? Digital output or optical digital output?
Sir, I have.
Optical digital output. Can you show it to the others?
Not that one, sir. Sorry, not that one.
That is this is optical digital output. This is special one. So this optical digital output is a special port. Then you don't have the mic separately, and it has only one cable to connect. So not like this. Unlike this, you have only one cable. And okay, then the next thing is, so you have to check whether most sound systems they have separate power. And if you are not going to supply the power, then it won't work. Some are having USB power, but those are small. But the large systems, they are having separate power. Okay, so then the network. Right? How many of you are using network cables like this?
So I plug this when I'm playing games.
You plug this when you're playing games. So this connector, how many of you are using this kind of network setup? Or how many of you are using Wi-Fi? Wi-Fi?
So I use both.
You use both. Tihan, Shamin? Shamin?
Both.
Both.
And
Dahamsa? Dahamsa?
Sir.
Both.
Yes,
Litmi? Litumi?
Wi-Fi only, sir.
Wi-Fi only. Nadun?
Sir, I use Wi-Fi and data cables and also dongles.
No, dongles, right. Tehara? Senemi? Senetmi? You are using which? Wi-Fi or cables? So which is best? Cables or Wi-Fi?
Cables.
Yes, cables are the best because cables will give high performance, but Wi-Fi is not bad because Wi-Fi is flexible.
Distracted.
Yes, Wi-Fi is flexible, but other hand, you can move to any place. But with the cable, you can't move to everywhere, no. But with the Wi-Fi,
But some Wi-Fi's can't move. I mean, they should be in the same place.
is that so? So
Yeah, like fiber connections.
yeah, fiber connection can be placed in one place, but the thing is, Wi-Fi you can go to different places always because Wi-Fi is wireless.
Yeah.
Yes, Wi-Fi
I
is
mean
wireless.
that.
You can go to any place, right? But if you want to plug a cable, then you have to stay in the same place. Right, okay. Anyway, so networks are also having the problem. Sometimes I think you have seen this kind of network icon. Network disconnected. You might see
Like
this
a
kind
globe
of
icon.
network disconnected. You can see this kind of icon. Okay, here you can see. If you can see this kind of icon, what do you mean? What's the meaning?
Ethernet disconnected.
Yes. And what happened if you see a problem sign? Sorry?
Driver issues.
Driver problem.
Driver problem. Which one? So this can be a this can be a driver problem, and this can be another thing. So if you are using wired connection, so wire is unplugged. Wire එක unplug වුණාමත් මෙහෙම එනවා. Wire එකක් විතරක් use කරනවා නම් if that wire is unplugged, you can see this. Right? You can see this. And if okay, so I'll give small exercise, right? I'll give small practical. You can try this, right, at home. Now itself you can try. So any one of you are having mobiles? Any one of you having mobiles? Okay, can you do something like this? Go to your mobile and in the settings, so basically not in the settings, you can just drop from the top and you can see there's something called mobile hotspot. Can you turn on that, the mobile hotspot?
Sir,
Can you turn on?
if we switch on that, the Wi-Fi turns off.
If you turn on that, the Wi-Fi, yes, Wi-Fi will turn off, but if you're using mobile, don't do that, right? Mobile again, just turn on the mobile hotspot. If you have a separate laptop and mobile phone, both, just turn on the mobile hotspot, but don't turn on the data. Don't turn on the data, just mobile hotspot only, right? Don't turn on the data, only the mobile hotspot. And just keep touching the mobile hotspot, keep touching it, and it will give you settings. So like this, you'll get a something like this, mobile hotspot settings. You'll get something like this. Okay. Can you
Sir,
see
but
something?
I'm using a different device,
Uh-huh.
different mobile phone.
Different mobile phone. Okay,
Yeah.
can be. Anyway, you will see something closer to this, right? You will see something closer to this here. See this. If you're using iOS, so this is the way that you get. But if you're using Android, this is what you get. Make a diha balla me anuwama karanna. Please follow the same instructions, right?
Sir, I can't see even that one.
You can't see this one also. Sometimes your mobile is a different type.
Sir,
Maybe.
my one is a Xiaomi Redmi Note 8.
So anyway, just click on the this. Just tap on this mobile hotspot, and then keep tapping that. Right, then you can see the advanced settings, and you can give a name to that. Can you rename that? Okay, I'm going to rename my one as. So I'm going to rename my one as.
Sir, I renamed.
Okay, good. So can you check whether you can rename? I'm going to rename my one as like COVID-19. Okay, you can rename in any name, right? So then when you go to the Wi-Fi, so can you see, when you go to the Wi-Fi, you can see here the COVID-19, that is my mobile hotspot,
Sir,
but don't connect.
My Wi-Fi in my computer detected my phone.
Right, okay. So likewise, you can just see there. Okay, one thing that I want to mention. So if you are not going to turn on data on karanna, if you are not going to turn on data and only the mobile hotspot, will you be able to connect internet?
No.
Will you be able to connect network?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, you will be able to connect network, but you will not be able to connect internet. Then what kind of icon you can see in your computer after connecting that? So that is my question. What kind of icon that you can see? So have you seen this limited? Oh no.
Yes, sir.
Right.
Uh,
Have you seen this?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Have you seen this kind of icon in your computer ever?
Yes, sir.
This
Yes, sir.
Actually, sir, I have only seen it in the Windows 8 and 7 OS.
Right. No, not only in 7 and 8, as you can see that in other operating systems too.
Yes, sir, but I have only seen in those operating systems.
Right. Okay. So this is another one. So if you have wired connection, you can see this kind of one. Then that means what? You can connect to the network, but not to the internet.
No internet.
No internet. So then how can you fix this issue? How can you fix this issue?
Switch on mobile data.
Yes, one is switch on mobile data. If it is in a router,
Right click, troubleshoot.
yes, right click, troubleshoot, and another way.
And there is a trick, sir.
What is the trick?
switching off and switching on.
Yes, switching off. You can just right click and switch off, turn off the Wi-Fi and turn on the Wi-Fi. If still not fixed, you can, what you can do is you can restart the router and see. Right? These are some practical issues. Sometimes you will get Wi-Fi, but with a limited connection. Means you will not be able to access internet. This will happen when you turn on mobile data, but sorry, when you turn on the hotspot, but data is off or data is over. Or it can happen due to router error. Or it can happen due to your computer error. Then you can turn off the Wi-Fi and turn on it back. Okay, these are the possible things related to Wi-Fi, right? So Wi-Fi and wireless connection. So, and related to the network. So when you have cross sign means you don't have network. When you have problem sign is yellow color normally, right? Problem sign is yellow color. Yellow color, here you can see it's normal white color icon with a yellow color problem symbol. Here, white color icon with a yellow color problem symbol. So, but if you have a cross red color one, that means you have serious error or disconnectivity. But if it's yellow color, you can fix. Right. Last time it has happened to my PC and said there's a problem in DS. Yes, that can be. Right. Okay. So now with that, I'm going to stop for today. So today we have discussed about some of the common problems, so which is listed in the book, and software problem actually we have discussed already.
Sir,
So I
can you
think,
send this note?
yes, I can send. So I think next day we can directly.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
So what is the tablet mode?
Tablet mode, in that means you in your computer you can just change the mode and then you can see kind of read mode. So this is there in the laptops normally.
Yes, sir.
Right, this is not there in the desktop, but some desktop also I have seen this. So just click and see.
So
Sir,
my desktop and
Sorry,
my
sir,
desktop has.
your desktop has.
the screen doesn't turn into touch screen. Into touch
No,
screen.
it's not. It's not touch screen, but it shows you like icons like tabs. Or tab එකේ වගේ icons පෙන්වන එක වෙන්නේ. The PC mode, it's normally application, right?
Okay, sir.
Here, the tablet mode, and you have different other modes like. Okay, so we learn about that next day, and the desktop icons and appearing and removing the icons. Then we can start word processing next day. Okay, with that, I'm going to stop for today and see you all in the next week. Okay, right. And be ready for the exam. Be ready for the exam.
Thank you, sir.
Good job.
Thank you, sir. Good night, sir.
Night, bye.